Hi, it's Lori the Armchair Chef. Welcome to my video and thank you for watching. I have decided to do a little experimentation with my recordings. I found out that I can record myself, my videos using Zoom. Did you know that? Well, I did a video and it converted it, and I'm downloading it to see if I can edit it in my photo program. So, if I can, what I may do is show you guys how to do it, because that would get you off of, no, it wouldn't get you off of StreamYard, but it would give you an alternative like I need, because my battery's dead in my computer and I can't use my webcam to just record. So I have to use other alternatives to record, and instead of using my phone and taking time through Wi-Fi to transfer it to my computer, it'll already be on the computer. So that is a goal, and I did some experimentation with that. So I may put that up and let you see my process, but I'll have to speed it up because there's a lot of boring stuff. So it'll be fast. I have shopping haul and some FOs. No, I have shopping haul, WIPS, and a food tasting. I did pick up a couple things and I want to try them out. So, first off, we have a local yarn shop, Willow Hill Yarn Company in Utah. I'm in Salt Lake City, Utah. And it's in a place called Gardner Village. Now, I've never been to Gardner Village. I've been here 5 years. I pass by this on a certain road all the time. Never even really knew it was there. And I finally went yesterday after my doctor's appointment. And it's just so cute. It's quaint. We had places like this in California where you could just go in and there's little shops and there's a restaurant and then there's a candy store and there's a little river and a bridge, and it's just really quaint. And train shop. So I'm going to be going back probably during the week, of course. Um, oh, the petting zoo, and they have a horse-drawn carriage ride that it'll ride you around. I think it looks like a Clydesdale. It's a big furry horse, not as big as a Clydesdale, but it's got the feet. And I'm going to go back and check out all the little shops. I did go to the yarn store and I did buy something because I felt like I should, you know. So they had Malabrigo. I took a little video while I was in the store. So what I'll probably do is insert one in here. I don't know if I can narrate it. I haven't been able to figure out how to do that yet. But what I will probably do is after I show you the yarn I bought, I'll put a little video clip of me walking around the store so you can see what's in there. And she wound it for me for free. She said, would you like me to wind it for you? Because it was on Hanks. I'm like, oh my God, yes, please. I have the stuff, but if she's going to do it, I don't have to. So I picked up 2 yarns, 2 different kinds. Do I have my... Oh, I do have my papers. Okay, she was stuck in the middle. I picked this up. This is Malabrigo. I picked up a Malabrigos. These were $12. They were in the clearance section. Malabrigo Rios. Worsted, approximately 210 yards. 100 grams, superwash merino wool. So it has all those colors, and it's all the colors. And my idea was like maybe a divine hat. Very pretty, because I'm getting pretty good at the divine hats. So it has some green and orange and red and purple and blue, just everything, but it's fall colors. So what I decided was they also had this. Oh, I don't know if there's a price on this. I don't think so. It is Baracco Lumi. Shiny. It is cotton and polyester with other fibers made in Italy. 137 yards. And what I'm going to do is add this in to this when I make my hat. So it'll give it a little pop. It'll give it a little shine. It'll bring out the green. So yeah, I ended up with $24 for Malabrigo, and this was the colored ones. They had that's almost looks like a different color, but it's the same. Make sure, I'm sure she would have told me if they were different, because I told her what I wanted to make. And I asked her about yarn dyeing classes or sessions, and she said if they do that would be in the summer and they would do it outside. And they have classes during the weeks. It happened to be a Monday and they were going to have a class. I don't know what they would have been doing, but so yeah, this is a project now. I'll put this back in the bag. That was about $30. So it was 24 plus maybe $7 for the Morocco. Okay. And then it wasn't really an accident, but I had in my head a yarn that I'm looking for, because I'm doing my blanket, my grandmother's blanket, and I'm doing my mystery yarn challenge. Well, my mystery yarn challenge, I'm running out of a yarn that I want to use, a color. So I thought, well, let me go pick up a color. I could probably add to it a little bit of the color. So I'm going to do that. So I went to pick up look for a color, because I figured, okay, they have other stuffs on sale. So I decided to pick up some more. But I'm walking around the store, and of course, you know, I've got the last 4 balls of party yarn. Now, you know that they have the other big twist yarn. It's called Living or something. And they have it where the party yarn is, but they don't have price scanners. That stuff might be priced with the party yarn, but it doesn't say party on it. So I get my check tomorrow. I may go back and see if those are priced like the party yarn and buy them, because it's probably why nobody's buying them, but they're with all the party yarn. So I went ahead and got 2 more of these. This is all they had left. This is the Sunset, which I know I have some of those already. That's very pretty. I like that. And then 2 of the, is this the Beach? I really like this one. Yeah, 2 more of the Beach. I really like that one too. So I got 2 more of each of those. Then what I did was, the color I was looking for was like a dark red, and the big twist is really cheap right now. So I decided to get the 2 darkest reds they had, because I wasn't sure which color was going to match. So I got the wine and the burgundy. I think that's the burgundy, yeah. So one of them is like really, really dark, and one of them is more of a red. This one matches my hair. So yeah, one of these probably will work for the project. It wasn't that I needed that much, but I didn't want to have to play yarn chicken, and I can use this for something else anyway. So that was my plan, to add this to the Mystery Yarn Challenge. It's just a little section that was this. Yeah, this was the one, I believe, because I changed my mind lots of times when I went in there. So I believe this is the one that I wanted, because I ran out. Put that up there. Okay. Then I found something. I decided to get the retro Super Saver, because everybody loves these. So I went ahead and got some, because everybody else likes them. And I see stuff they make with them, and it's very nice. So I went ahead and got 4 of these. I went ahead and got 4 of those, because yeah, who doesn't like a retro neon thing? Where is it? Yeah, there's my other one. Okay. And then I had a idea on my grandmother's blanket. to do something for the edge, for the trim, and I've totally forgotten exactly what it was I wanted to do. But I got the white twinkle because I had wanted some white sparkly yarn, and I believe this is what I was going to use on the trim around the outside of the blanket when I finally get to that point. So I picked up one of those, but then the Karen was buy 3 get 1 free, or buy 1 get, I don't know, it was some deal, right? I ended up, yeah, buy 2 get 1 free. So I ended up, I don't like buying $12 yarns, $24 or whatever. So I ended up buying multicolored yarn. This one I got because my blanket is brown and blue. So I went ahead and got this one that has brown and blue in it, that I could use this on my blanket because I don't have an actual variegated yarn. I just have yarn that I've mixed together. And I'm experimenting with lots of different stitches. I'm doing a brick stitch right now. I just did the last round of the chains, and now I'm going to start another one. That's why I think I wanted to get one of these to be able to use this to do the brick stitch. And then I went ahead, since it was buy 2 get 1 free, I went ahead and got, okay, what color was this one? Country Basket. Okay, and then this one I got was White Water. It's blues and greens, kind of like shades of water. And then this was the Lake Mist. It has the green and the blue. This is really pretty too. I guess I like green. I like green. Okay, I like green. So then, because I had a project I wanted to do with some things I purchased from Dollar Tree, I stopped at Dollar Tree Monday night. Tuesday was St. Patrick, Valentine's Day. The lines were huge. So I didn't get the stuff I wanted, but there's something there that I want for one of my craft projects. And I'm going to go back and get it so I can do the craft project. And I needed double side tape. So I got some of that to go with that project. But in the clearance section, they had a bunch of things on clearance. They had their crayon collection. It is like the kids' little storage things. This one was $6.97. So I went ahead and picked this one up, but I didn't see this one right away. This was over in the actual clearance section. The other stuff was against the back wall. So I got one of each color, because why not, right? They are adorable. I got one of each color. They're crayons. They're like crayon cups. The pink one, the yellow one, and the blue one. And these ones are about 6 inches tall, age 3 and up. These were $4 a piece. So I got the pink, the blue, and the yellow, the purple, and the red. So I have these. Now, I have all those containers that I just bought to put all those clear containers. I bought a bunch of them. I can put these in there and put stuff in them, contain it, put these anywhere. I still have 2 shelving type units that I need to put together. I was hoping to get to that this weekend, but I have a 3-day weekend coming up next weekend for the holiday. I believe I'm probably not working the holiday, so I'll be off 3 days. So, but that's not all. They had these little ones. Look at this. They're just like 2 inches tall. Aren't those cute? Now, I thought this would be perfect to put in those little short plastic trays that I've got. Put these in there and then put stuff in them. It's adorable. or you can put them on top of each other, put stitch markers, safety pins, buttons, God, anything, and just have it handy right next to you wherever, or for display because it's so pretty. And then, and they all stack. So I got a pink, a yellow, a purple, a green, and a red. And they all stack. So you can have them in any configuration you want, as high as you want. You can put all the same color together, mix them up. It's very cool. You hide your candies down there in that bottom one. No, that one needs to be bigger. You can hide your candies down there in that one, and hide something else over there in that one, and then put your stitch markers up here. It's so cute. So yeah, I got a bunch of these. These little ones were $3, and this was Joanns. So if you go to your Joanns, you gotta look for these. These are so cute. Plus, any of these, you could wrap them with yarn. You could make a cozy for this and put a button on it, put a name on it, put a color on it, a number, anything. What my plan is, now I'm not sure if this one will be big enough. I might have to use these, is to put my crochet hooks, my other crochet hooks, the random ones that I have a lot of them, and by size. Put the 5s, the 6s, and so forth in these, and put them on display when I get all my stuff put together. So that was one of my favorite purchases. One of my favorite ones. And I have something like this already down here in my shelving unit that I put stuff in. Like this could be good for my supplements that I keep over here to take, that keep them handy, my eye drops. Yeah, just random things I like to have next to me. Sometimes they fall off because they're not inside of something. So yeah, it could be nice for something like that too. So let me put this stuff back in here. Now I had to be careful because those are pokey and I didn't want to mess up my yarn. And so I haven't got to the point yet where I've been organizing my yarn that I've gotten. I got everything still in boxes at this moment, but that is, I'm feeling so much better now that I started up my vitamins again. Oh my gosh, I feel a lot better. So I'm pretty sure that's making me feel kind of, making me feel tired, because I feel better now. I feel like I want to get up and do something, more motivated. So yeah, I think increasing my supplements is really going to help. So now let me show you my WIP. This is my grandma blanket that I had. It was the blue and white one. And I have added, let me get this out of here. I have added this dark blue fuzzy stuff that I bought when I went to Michael's. That was the only thing I bought at Michael's that day. So after I did the white in the V-stitch, I did 3 rows of that. I went ahead and I filled in, this is the middle. I started here and I've gotten up to here. So it is getting longer, but not getting wider very quickly. Now I did screw up on this when I did the edges, because what I did last was the chain for the brick stitch. So the next one that comes around is going to go like down into this chain, which will probably be 3 treble crochets. Now I should not have put, because I did the stitch before, I should not have put 2 doubles in here. I should have put a chain and then put 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chains instead of putting the 2 double crochets for the corner. So that might make that a little longer. I might end up having to adjust it on this next round so it doesn't get all pointy. So I only did 2 rows of this because it was very thick. but it really is pretty. And I couldn't do another one. I don't have enough yarn. This is all I have left. So that will be nice to put in my scrap basket for something else. So, yep, so far this is the pattern, and this is how wide it is. So I am checking to see how long it is, because what I might end up doing is, depending on how long it is, I might start just going off the edges. If it's long enough, there's no point to keep going around. I will just take one of the sides and just start working off one of the sides, and then make it wider that way, instead of making it also longer going in the round. So that, what will happen is, what I end up doing on the very end will, when I do my border, will come around and it will do the border on this too. So it will blend everything in together. Now, because this one was so thick, it started curling a little bit. But I like having the different texture. I like having this fuzzy part. And this is what I bought the white sparkle for, to probably go with another yarn, that maybe the blue, because I need to do 2 yarns together because I did 2 on everything. So I'll probably use the blue and brown variegated with the white sparkle yarn to do some. That wasn't the one I wanted to do next. The one I wanted to do next is the blue one with the white dots. That's the one I want to do next. And then what I'll do is I'll probably finish it up with the variegated and the white sparkle on the border. Unless I should do this one with the white sparkle. What do you think? Because I have 2 of these, and this is quite thin except for the white ball. I could do, because look at how thin that is. That doesn't make a 5, and most of the stuff needs to be a 5. This would make like a 4. So I could do this with the sparkle to do maybe a couple rows and a border around the outside. I think that would look prettier, huh? So maybe I'll just do the variegated on the next one, and then do this with the border with the sparkle yarn. I think that sounds like a good idea, because what I was gonna do was put this one on there, but it's gray and blue, because this is my stash, part of my blanket yarn, and I don't like this one because it's got the gray in it. So I did look at blanket yarn while I was at Joann's, and I don't need more blanket yarn. I really don't. I did buy the Karen because it was huge, and I can do that big Karen both sides at the same time. I'm pretty sure there's enough in there to do a few rounds if I pull one from the outside and one from the inside, so I didn't need 2 balls. The blue and brown one. So that is the plan for the grandma blanket. Like, this is totally not anything like what she did, but it's my own pattern. It's going to be unique, uniquely mine. So, okay. I will decide how long that is, and whether I'm going to start on each end or keep going around. Actually, let me stand up right now and see how long this is. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's touching the floor right now, and it's right here. It's touching the floor right now. So I could do 2 more rows. I could go around 2 more rows and then just start on the edges. So if I do 2 more rows, that's adding 4 rows to the whole thing. Is still not going to be wide enough. But I could still go out on each side. Maybe 3 rows of that other stuff. Okay. Let me know what you guys think, if you followed that train of thought. Let me get this back in here in my project bucket, and I will show you my idea for my mystery yarn challenge. I had 3 colors, or 4 colors. I had 4 colors. This is all I have left from the gray, so I did not have much more. And where's the red? The white. This is all I had left from the white. I did not have much left from the white. So yeah, this could be enough to make a trim or something. Now, where's the other ball? Oh, this is all I have left from the red. So yeah, look at this. That's all I have left from the three colors that I used. This one, I only used a little bit of it. This was the ice yarn with the brown and the red, so I have the most of this left. This, I believe, is what I wanted to use with the red to blend it in. I'm making another hooded object. This is the side view. This is the top. I've already closed it, and I will put it on and show you my idea. Let me put this back just a little bit, if I can do that without knocking anything over. Okay, let me show you what it looks like so far. Okay. Well, okay, let me show you what it started out. It's not quite done. It's almost done. It started out as a shawl. This was my shawl. That was it. This is what it started as. And I got that far, and I decided I really liked this. I just did a little bit here. Then I did the red. And this was almost all the white. I almost used up all the white on this. I didn't want to make the shawl bigger because I didn't really want to go that big. So I said, okay, maybe I can make it as a neck scarf. So I put it on to see what it would look like. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. So I decided, oh, let me try making a hood. So I made a hood. And I started with the gray, and I went up and I did texture. I decided to do a couple rows. I mixed the red in and did front post, back post. Then I did a couple more, I did another row of the gray, and then I did the rest of the red. So it would kind of blend in. Now, the thing is to blend in the white to the rest of it, because it's such a stark contrast, and where it's connected doesn't really look that great. That's what I'm working on right now. That is why I picked up the red. So I believe this is the one that matches the closest. That one. But I could use the dark one because there's not that much red in the project. And it's not going to be that close to the other red. It's going to be around the neck. What I'm doing is adding a collar. I'm going to add a collar around here. This part right here. It's going to be like a ruffle collar on that seam, so the seam does not look as nasty as it does. And then my thought is to make a crochet a cable, weave it through here so that I can tighten this up, and I'm going to put something on it. Pom-poms, tassels, something. And so that should blend all this in together. That should, I don't know if I want to make this any thicker coming out front. I might do one row of the red just to even it up a little bit, so that it's, even it up a little bit, because it doesn't really need anything. I could fold it back a little bit so it's not in my face. But then I need to weave through the thing to close it. And it's going to have like a tie around the neck, and it looks like a scarf in the back. Because I was going to just say, okay, I'll just tie it, which I could do. I could just say, forget it, and we'll just tie it, and this would be it. But I don't like the way it looks. So we're going to see. We're going to just keep going. We're just going to keep going because there's not that much more to do. And we're going to see what happens. But, yeah, working without a pattern, just trying new things. I don't frog. So, make a mistake, I just turn it into something else or keep going. So, yep, that's the project I'm doing. And the gray was wool. Don't believe the white was wool. I mean, the red was wool, but this is really soft, And then the ice yarn, I just got around the edge there. So I want to put more of the ice yarn in. I want to put it on the ruffle collar around here. So that's what I'm working on next. I've got to look up some videos so I can see how to do the ruffle in like maybe 2 or 3 rows, where you go in and you just do the stitch, then you double up the stitch, and then maybe you double up the stitch again, and it makes it like a curly Q thing around the neck. That's the idea, like a ruffle. So, okay, that is my mystery yarn project. So I'm going to put that in here. And I gotta find that yarn that just fell off. Okay, there, because I gotta use this. Now, I have a tasting. When I went shopping, I went to the grocery store yesterday, picked up a few things, and they had, do you guys watch, let me move this back. Do you guys watch Mythical, Good Mythical Morning? It's Rhett and Link, and they have a show, and they've been on for a very long time, and they're quite funny. Their show drops every morning really early, 5 days a week. They have their main show, Good Mythical Morning. It's like 25 minutes on YouTube. They have a podcast. Link and his dad have a podcast now. But then they have another show after the main show that's called Good Mythical More, which is a little more casual, and I'm not such a fan of it because it's not as professional. To me, it's not as professional. It's more random stuff, and I like it when they're actually doing their job and they're doing it well instead of just being stupid. So they do tastings, and they did taste tests, and this ended up being their favorite flavor of jalapeno. They tested jalapeno snacks, and this was their favorite jalapeno snack because it had the best jalapeno flavor in with the product. So this is the second time I've got them, but I got them because I found another one, and it was buy 2. I had to buy like, to get the discount. They were, the regular $4.99. I got them for $1.99 each if I bought 4 of them. So I saved $12 by buying 4 of these, and I won't eat much of them because they don't agree with me too much, but I like to eat them with my sandwiches and stuff. So I have gotten these before, and I do like them. They are not hot, they just have flavor, and I like crunchy Cheetos. They're not hot, they just have the pepper flavor. Now, if you're just sitting here eating these, they can get a little warm, but it's really good. And I do like a really good stale Cheeto, crunchy Cheeto. And puffy ones too. You know, when it gets a little stale, it gets a little chewy. I really like that chew. So, they had a new one. Now, does it say new? No. But I've never seen it. It says tangy, spicy, cheesy, made with real cheese, Mexican street corn. Yeah. This is California all the way. And I love, when I used to go to the LA County Fair, there would be the guys there roasting the corn. And that's when I learned how to eat it with mayonnaise and chili powder. So that's what I do now. I'll just go buy the packaged corn, and I'll throw it in the microwave, cook it up, and I'll just put mayonnaise and chili powder on it and eat it. It's really good. Because chili powder is just mostly for flavor. It's not really hot if you just get regular chili powder. So I got some of this. I want to try it. I thought I'd do a tasting. That smells good because Mexican street corn, if you notice, it's got like Parmesan cheese and red stuff on it. That's mayonnaise under there to hold it on. So typically it's like mayonnaise, cheese, and chili powder. So I gotta try this. Well, that was a surprise. It tastes like fire, like burnt, like charcoal. It's not sweet at all. Oh, the jalapeno is way better than this. Now, granted, I'll eat it. I'm not going to not eat it. But the extra one I might give to my friend and for her kids. But it's not as good as a jalapeno. I don't get corn. I get like grill. Like charred grill. Okay. That's my Cheetos crunchy Mexican street corn. Now I have a couple drinks that I picked up from my Imperfect Foods mail order delivery service that were really weird. So I said, what better place than to share them with you? So this is a secret sparkling water called Ora Bora. Sugars and calories 0. This one says, secret menu. You found it, our secret menu. We only made a few of these for our most curious and daring friends. Tell no one. Hide the evidence. Eat the can. No, don't really do that. Don't tell anyone we have a secret menu just for our buddies. This one is persimmon clove flavored. Flavored sparkling water with real clove extract. Okay. Carbonated water, natural persimmon flavor, and clove extract. Distributed by Ora Bora in San Francisco. There you go. San Francisco, that's why. Okay, let's try it. See how strong the flavor is. Oh, this is not even the weirdest one. I've got another one. Smells fruity. Oh, that's not horrible. It's a good sparkle for sparkling water. Has a good bubble. It's not a strong flavor. It's not like a Spindrift strong, and it's not undetectable. It fizzes on the tongue. Could be the cheese from the Cheetos. Yeah, that's not horrible. I mean, I wouldn't buy it again, but I'll finish it. It's water and there's no sugar in it. Now, okay, this one says same thing. Same thing. Okay, this one is called green bean casserole. Yeah. Flavored sparkling water with real sage extract. So I'm guessing this is more of a Thanksgiving type of a flavor. I wonder how much of this they've sold. Carbonated water, natural green bean flavor, and sage extract. Yeah, I'm not lying. Right there. Green bean casserole. Now, green bean casserole has mushroom soup in it and onions, crispy onions. So I don't know if this is going to taste like a green bean casserole. It did say sage, which is what you put in a turkey to make it taste Thanksgiving-ishly. So let's try this. I smell sage. It smells like plants. Okay. getting a lot of the sage. It smells like an herb garden. I mean, it tastes like an herb garden. I wouldn't buy it again either. Might not finish this one. Yeah, it's aurabora.com, aurabora.com, if you want to go check them out in San Francisco. Maybe they have other flavors and maybe they deliver, or you can find this sold somewhere. Very interesting. I really miss doing my food tastings. So yeah, that would be it for this video. So stay tuned. Oh, by the way, I went and edited my crafting video that I made when I made the you'll see it sitting right there, my crochet hooks in the case. I edited that down to just the craft. So there's two videos now, the live 2-hour version, and now there's a 27-minute version where I just do the craft. So if you want to just watch the craft part of it, I have that, and there's a link to it on my community page, and I can put a link down below to it also. It's not showing up in the recent stuff because it went back to January when I recorded it originally. So that's in there, and I haven't redone this yet because I haven't put my stuff out where I'm going to display it. So I did put this together. I put this together the other day. This is a rolling table that you can put under the couch. And I decided I'd put that in my computer on that. And then I can sit here, put that there, watch my videos, whatever. I can use this to do my recording now that I've figured out how to do it on Zoom on my computer. I'm almost done with that. I got to go in there and edit it and see if it's going to work, because I did do a small video. It was 30 minutes going and trying to figure out how to do it and playing with it, and you got to see some of it. So I'm going to put that up and just put that as an experiment, and if you want to watch that, you can. I'm probably going to speed up a lot of it because it's really long and doesn't need to be. You don't need to sit there through the whole thing, so that one will probably be sped up. I'll put it up so you can still understand what I'm saying, but it won't be so long. So just so you know, it's nothing wrong with your computer or your phone. I'm going to have that one sped up a little bit. And that would be recording yourself with Zoom. Now that might also work on your phone with a Zoom app. I'm thinking I don't need to do that right now, but it might. So if you have any issues, you have options. Now that does not stream directly to YouTube or Facebook like StreamYard does. You just get it, record yourself, and you can record the screen. Like when I'm doing my giveaway challenges or my giveaway drawings, I record the drawing. You can do that too. You can record what's on your screen, and it's a lot easier than doing it on the other thing I was using, because it just records the whole thing, and it doesn't. And you can record as much as you want apparently. The other one that I do, Screencastify, it only does like 10 minutes. So this is way better so far. I got to get in there and edit it after I restart it, so I had some updates. I needed to restart it. So that. Then I will be having, what was that? I'm going to be experimenting with some other stuff live, streaming software other than StreamYard. I found some in my Microsoft store. I found 2 or 3 of them that will stream to YouTube. So I'm going to do some experimentation with that. I might be doing that on my next weekend because I really need to get a lot of this stuff organized. I need to separate out my yarn boxes and get that stuff put the ice yarn with the ice yarn, you know, and get the separated however I want to organize it, and get that put in containers, because it's still sitting here in boxes. I don't like stuff sitting in boxes. Water gets into boxes, bugs get into boxes. I do not like stuff sitting in boxes. So I need to do that. And yeah, I'm almost done. I didn't do my quick and easy project yet, because I wanted to get my mystery yarn challenge project done. I make that my priority, since, you know, it is my game. I'm hosting it, so I really should get my project done. So I could probably finish that tonight. I just have to make the collar and then put a tie in it, and then decide what I want to put on the end of the tie. If I want to make pom-poms, I probably would like to make pom-poms out of the yarn, all the different yarns, and make pom-poms using all what's left of the yarn. I think that would be really cool. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So if you have any ideas for me on any of the stuff that we talked about, go ahead and put them in there. My blanket or my scarf. I know you guys have great ideas, because you have visions of things and I have visions of things, but I not that experienced in yarn like you guys are. So please give me some tips on that. I can put a link to the shop, Willow Hill shop. I don't know if she does mail order or anything. It's in Salt Lake City, Utah, and it's really nice, clean. You may have already seen the video if I put it in here, a little bit of me walking around the store. So, okay, my battery's low. I gotta go. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye. Well, this is a cute little place called Gardner Village, where my Willow Yarn Hill company is. And I had never been here before. I've lived here 5 years, and I can't imagine me not coming here before. I love places like this. And they just have all these quaint little shops and a restaurant, and they even have a mystery theater that has magic shows. And this is adorable. I gotta come back. It's kind of late today. Things close up around here about early, Utah, 6 o'clock. So yeah, this is a nice little area. And they have a restaurant here called Archibald's, and it's supposedly pretty good. And then little shops, and a petting zoo, and there's a horse-drawn carriage that comes around. The Prestige, I believe that's the place where they have the magic shows, or it's called the Mystique. I don't know, it's here somewhere. Get you a picture of the water tower. It's pretty cool here. I did not know this. I'll have to come back sometime. There you go, Gardner Village, West Jordan, Utah. If you guys ever in the area, they have one yarn shop, and then they have a fabric shop.